What's going on, guys? Haxa here with another episode of Skul the Hero Slayer, and today I'm thinking in. I just looked at the guy, I liked what I saw. I was thinking, I like this guy. I also had the skill I want there. Is that the one? Yeah, that's the one. Okay. Take that, and let's bring along a recruit. Real nice and easy decisions today. That one, I want this one. And we'll just take the usual. You guys know what it is. Give me that, give me that. And we're off. Just like that. Do the swap trick there. Saves exactly 1,000 milliseconds. Actually, probably a lot more than that. I just said a number. But yeah, just for the record, because I haven't been able to do a solo recording since the Gargoyle video. It did well, so I'll put Gargoyle back into the rotation of characters that I played. Until it performs badly again, and then we'll see about that afterwards. Like, I don't know, we'll see. Like, maybe people are more interested in the character now that they actually gave it a fair chance and saw how to play him, and, you know, are maybe more open-minded to at least watching Gargoyle when he's being played. Whereas in the past, people were just absolutely not having it. We'll see what happens, but after the performance of the video, I am no longer blacklisting him at the minimum, so. That's the thing. I always liked Gargoyle. Like, there was never a time where I was not playing him because I didn't want to play him. I like Gargoyle, and I've been a Gargoyle defender for a long time. It was just, people didn't want to watch him, and I have to do what people want to watch, so. But the times are changing, dude. Gargoyles, stonks have never been higher. So that's where we're at. Also, check it out. Spokesman of the Mist could decide a lot about this run. The egg already kind of sends me down a different path than what I thought this might go down. But we'll keep an open mind to things, because what if we get physical amp here, you know? Then that also makes me feel different. Max HP, I'll take it. Never unhappy to have max HP, but I'm not exactly thrilled, but I'm not unhappy. Could potentially even be a dash items angle, who knows? If it was a dash items angle, that would actually be a perfect other Gargoyle run, but, you know, we don't have Gargoyle yet, and we also don't know what the run's going to be, so. We need Sylphid Wings to really make that work. Also, high roll on the doors, dude. It feels like it's been ages. I'm not, like, I can't even remember the last time I had a high roll door count run. Let's go. Okay, I don't like this conductor. Be gone. Also, is this a skull room? Because if it is, I'll let the remaining one out of his cage. But if it's not, he stays because he's only going to give me 5 bone shards, probably. It's not. Alright, remaining one. Sorry, but you must stay imprisoned. It is what it is. I don't make the rule. Well, actually, I do make the rules. You're staying in there. And it's all because of me. You can be mad all you want. Ability spam items? Hello? The game's throwing him at me. What a shot. Okay, game, I see you. I can take a hint. Though non-committal, of course, because anything could happen moving forward. We don't know what other items we're going to see moving forward, but, you know, for now, ability spam items angle will get us out of the early game. Dude, stop. You're making me cringe. Stop it. He might ult. Nope. We don't have a very good ability spam item character yet, but Recruit's not the best at it, but I guess he can do it. There was my chance to take Pikeman, but I see treasure, I take treasure. I'm a simple man. We're not on the dash items angle yet anyway, so I'm not super interested in taking a pikeman yet, as you saw. Destroyed. Okay. Take it, I guess. Did that give me heirloom? What do I have heirloom on? Oh, right. The doi. Swap. Huh. Oh, come on, dog. My money! How did they both activate like that, man? I wanted my money. That's not fair. But this run's already... Oh my god, it's like a giga high roll. This run's already got me vibed up because high rolling the doors and apparently a giga high roll on the doors. Our shops are going to be popping off. Divine power, worthless. Man, why does the recruit feel like he's like not moving when I swap him? Maybe it's always that low and I just assumed, like in my mind's eye, went to a world where he went further when you swap, or it could be like rare recruit swaps goes further when you swap. Either way, I'm disappointed by the distance. Okay, dash items angle? Interesting. That's definitely one of the items that we would want to make it happen. Let's see if we can get some of the stronger dash items themselves. The thing about dash items that makes it interesting is the vast majority of the power of the items is like consolidated in the rare item category. So it's fairly consistent to get a good dash items build. Usually it begins with one of the good legendaries like Sylphid Wings or Mane of the Beast King, and then from there you can make it happen. Which I would want Pikeman on this run more than I would want Gargoyle, because Mane of the Beast King is hard to activate with Gargoyle. We would want something like a Tackle Dasher works, like our Ant tiers. He would be just fine on it. Pikeman is the cream of the crop for dash items, especially with dash items with Mane of the Beast King in particular. Another way you can make Mane of the Beast King proc is just dashing and basic attacking. It's not going to be as strong, but it's still going to be fine. We're doing just fine for this stage of the game. Nice. And we get money, which I'll take. They don't give you a lot of rewards in the early game, so it kind of sucks to find the Donkan Knights early. We'll pass on that. So far, so good. I'm liking where this run is going. It's got lots of different build paths ahead of it. I'd like to do a dash items run if I can make it happen. But we also have the ability summon item Ripcord that we can pull if we feel like dash items isn't working out. The thing about dash items is, in the past I would build mixed damage dash item runs, and I guess they're fine. But monotype dash items is the way to go because it's not as strong as like ability spam items or crit items. So you want that extra damage percent to make up for the lack of strength in the items. So we'll hopefully be able to consolidate around like 2 physical skulls and a bunch of damage percent gain or curses that give us like, you know, like amplification or something. That's my goal if this becomes a dash item run. My goal right now is to stop this Yggdrasil from ruining my day and getting off his ult. But I have a bad feeling he's going to. And he did. Yiggy, why are you like this? I'm just gonna disrespect you, if you don't mind. Did a huge burst there at the end. Not too bad. That was just min-maxing for the World Tree Seed, potentially. And it didn't even have the audacity to show up. But there is a wheel. This can go, because we're not using our magic damage that much. But not getting rid of the Howling Egg, because I might be able to swap to some kind of mixed damage strategy. And no good curses there, unfortunately, so we're just going to take the old reliable. Not bad. Get him, Will. Get him. Thank you. Can I, like, get a pikeman if you're going to give me commons, please? I probably should have swapped out recruit for that shield, but it's not a big deal regardless. Sorry, I had to cough. Come on, man. Oh, also, I keep getting a comment. I've had it from multiple people. That says another way you can tell your door count is how many core quartz you have at the end of an act. Not true, though I understand why people would think that. The way that you lose core quartz in acts is in rooms like this, like event rooms like the Dawn Nights or the Foolish and Large Chest, or a room like this that's just treasure. Because these rooms don't have dark elites in them. So the more rooms you get like this, the less core quartz you're gonna have. So generally speaking, regardless if you're high or low rolling your doors, you leave an act with 6 or 7 core quartz. It doesn't have anything to do with rooms like, or with the door count. Though it's an understandable assumption to make. Oops. All right, cat, you get to eat for once, buddy. What? Huh? Oh, it's here? Yeah. Whoa! If you're looking for the stuff to awaken Dark Skull, there's one of them for you. Enjoy the hint. Or I guess the direct spoiler. It's not actually a hint. That's a bit of a meme. Let's not take it. Ooh. Okay, now we can go treasure 4, and I'm willing to get rid of my courage to do it, so... Yeah, I like that. Let's also maybe start consolidating around a more coherent strategy. So let's get rid of that. We have a... you know what? I'll probably take this. Let's get rid of this. Let's try and make dash items happen today. I think we can make it work. One more refresh. Okay, let's save our money. Pretty good shop, I guess. I'm probably going to be looking for another Tackle Dasher or something like that to power up my Bone of Courage even more. If we can't get the Pikeman, that's like the second best thing we can do. Give me a skull room, give me a skull room, give me a skull room. Dude, we're gonna have so much good item quality if, you know, we don't get hyper unlucky on this run. And also, there's a dash on him, but we're trying to consolidate under physical, so we're just gonna ignore it. Oh, come on, bro. Who is it? It's always like something dumb. Some dumb little enemy. What a waste of time. Nope. Nice. Yeah, that's like the first one. The first of many, I hope. All the bone shards in the whole universe for me, please, today. 1-800, give me all the bone shards. I want to have max scale arachna shrines on this Giga High Roll Doron, please. I don't think that I'm asking for the world there. Alright, who's our enemies today? Pretty annoying depending on the field buff that... Okay, it's not the terrible one. The one that speeds them up. I don't like this one, but it can be worse. Not bad. She should be a piece of cake to kill. Or she'd come down here. Easy. Give me something good. Give me something good. Ooh, okay. Yes, please. He can actually activate, I believe, Mane of the Beast King with his parry dash, if I'm not mistaken. I think I'm going to stop at rare. I'm still holding out for pikeman. But if we don't get pikeman, then this will do, I guess. Oh, fuck. Why did I do that? I don't even know. I don't even know why I did that. People might assume that I think that Champion is not fun to play, which is not true. I do think Champion is a fun character to play. I just find him to be the weakest character in the game. By a lot. It's not even close. Well, okay, Warrior's kind of close, but... Champion is pretty non-functional with his kit. I think he definitely needs not a balance change. I think he needs a remake from the ground up. Though at this stage, I don't think we're getting that. I think they're done developing this game. We know for a fact that they've moved on to a different game. But we just don't know if there's like a skeleton crew still developing Skul. I think there's not, though. Because they're a very small company. I don't think they have the manpower to do something like that. It's unfortunate, but they are making a 2D side-scroller action roguelite. Could be Skul 2 for all we know. It'd be smart for it to be Skul 2, but if they want to move on from Skul also, that's also understandable. I hope they don't, though, because I think there's still potential in this world. The thing that's always been weird to me about this game is how much it sets up like a grander world and doesn't do anything with it. There's a lot of like allusions and mentions to other places in this like world of Harmonia, and it just never expanded on. Champion so far is doing a pretty good job. I'll give him that. Even though I do consider him to be the worst Skul in the game, that doesn't make him unplayable or like you can win with any Skul. Also, look at my money, dude. God damn. What do we have? I mean, we don't have crit items or anything, but this would give me a lot of damage. I would want it for the duel, but this is too memey. I'm not gonna take it. What are you? Artifact, relic, maybe the worst princess box ever. Bro, this shop is dog doo-doo so far for how rich I am. There we go. This is exactly the kind of thing we're looking for. I'm not willing to give up treasure yet. The wheel can go, I guess. Man, this shop stinks. Yeah, this shop freaking blows, bro. What the heck, man? I came in here so rich. I got nothing. I can't believe it did me dirty like that. Make it better, Mr. Orc. We have the chance to dupe an item here. Okay, I'll take the money at least. Wow, great items. I'm very happy to see all of those. Let's take a skull room. We're close to being able to upgrade our int if we so choose. The question is, do I so choose? Also, I don't think I'll have the option leaving this act. This is the Leiana Sisters. If I got an urn, oh. Okay, yeah, we do. Do I want to? The odds of seeing Chimp or Pikeman at this stage are pretty low, but I think we can handle Act 3 Part 1 with rare int, so I'm probably gonna hold off. But you know, it's on the table. I think we can handle ourselves though. I hope I'm right, but I have faith. Oh, wow. I'm an idiot. I dodged into the wrong thing. So this is seeming like a ride the merry-go-round type situation. Because we're not killing them very quickly. Okay. We want to get her fairly low and then leave her alone. I'll probably do. Alright, perfect. This is going very well so far. We're still not going to kill her here, though, because there's more HP to be taken off of phase 2 if we play our cards right. Alright, so we want to lower her a tiny bit more, and then we'll get a perfect phase 1 Leiana Sisters. I guess I thought that was the short hair sister because I'm dumb. But I think that's fine. I think that she'll still be pretty low here. But believe it or not, that amount of HP matters in taking off a little bit of HP, I think. Based on what I saw there, though, maybe it doesn't. I'm very paranoid about doing this strategy because I feel like it's like most of the time, like, the amount of HP is, like, so hyper-specific. So far, this is a textbook Leiana Sisters. Exactly how you want it to go. Okay, now we want to let her kill me. Beautiful. It's exactly how you want the Leiana Sisters to go. Nice and easy. What we got here? Solar Sword. I mean, it's not terrible. It's kind of hard to fit it right now. It is hard to fit. The only reason I'm holding on to this is for Treasure 4, which I still want. We'll leave the room. This is unique. We'll auto break because it's the furthermost right. And we got nothing. That's fine, I guess. Makes me sad, but I don't think the game cares. So that's fine, Skul. You do you. And we're also, like I said, gonna wait and hold off and see if we can get lucky and get the pikeman. If we can get the pikeman, dude, we're so set. This one will be just a breeze, but it's going well so far regardless, but pikeman would make things so much easier. Nice. I could try and get a combo here on my champion, but I don't really care that much. We have 1-inch punch. I'll take 1-inch punch. Oh, thank you. Okay, so brawler on this thing is the worst. Can you, like, stop, dude? Thank you. I already got one annoying asshole that I have to deal with right now. I don't want two. Okay, so we got... it seems like the majority of the doors this time are going to be on the back end of the shop, which is kind of annoying. Don't like that very much, but what are you going to do? The game is going to do what it wants. Maybe now I can afford to get rid of Treasure 4. With something like that popping up, it's more enticing. We don't care about stuff like that. This is an item we want to see, so I guess we'll just get rid of that too. Now our dashes are really going to be working for us. Give me that. Okay, let's go. Oh, I should have bought food too, but that's fine. We seem to be surviving pretty well. But yeah, the cavalry decoration is one of those items that is in the rare pool that I really, really like. I find it to be very underrated. Like, obviously, it's like only hyper specifically useful on this archetype, but like, it's a pretty useful item to have. And I think the truly underrated item in dash items that for some reason gets overlooked constantly is one we already have, Hidden Blade or Hidden Dagger. Hidden Dagger, yeah. Hidden Blade's the inscription. I get them confused all the time. But Hidden Dagger is a really good item that doesn't get enough attention, in my opinion. Though, obviously, only really hyper-specifically useful on dash items. It's also not looking likely that we'll get pikemen. So I guess this will be a good way to show people that you don't need pikemen or gargoyle to play this archetype. You can play it with really any character. You definitely want like tackle dashers or pikemen or something like that, but like our champion is also holding his own quite well, and he's neither of those. You could even play it with a character like Archlich, which we saw earlier. Not that it'd be like ideal, but you could. Alright, let's see what Bozo up here has. I don't expect it to be anything good. I just expect him to take my money. I mean, that's a good item, and I don't... He might have took a little bit of money from me. That's a good item in a vacuum, but we obviously aren't playing crit items, so... The redheaded stepchild of crit items. Very much forgotten by the Skul community. But not by me. I still love you, Thief Armor. Didn't look like there was anything good in that pile of stuff. Nope. But that's fine. Oh my god, it's just dirty smashed. Why'd I do that? Oh, we're getting a Giga Golem here? I don't like that. I don't think there's any way to kill him ahead of schedule here with our current build. Okay, now we have those guys awoke, which is going to be annoying to deal with, but hopefully... Okay, so that guy's down. And he's gonna kill him. Thank you. Oh, I thought you guys were such good friends. Give me a Giga heal, please. Oh my god, the gigast of all Giga heals. Nice. Oh my god, what is happening, bruh? It's like one of the only characters I can't use on this archetype very easily is Davy Jones, and he also has the 2 skills I would prefer him not to have, so it'll just pass and become bone shards for me. We can immediately ascend to max skill cooldown and attack speed. Not even that great, for the record, on our champion. The attack speed's good, but the skill cooldown doesn't do anything. Bad idea to stand in this corner, buddy. So she hasn't even touched the ground yet, so like we can just shred her here. You're done, lady. You'll never work in this town again. Want to see some weird... Will this work? Yes, it will. Ting! Just a little extra money, because I'm not taking the kobold, but I didn't care for any of the other rewards, so... Alright. Thanks for the heals, guys. And now we upgrade our Int to Legendary, who will be a perfectly adequate crit item, or a dash item character, excuse me. And then we immediately ascend all the way up to max shrine here. And we feel very good about ourselves. We just suddenly got like so much stronger that it's kind of crazy. Because we were... Oh, we got Nature's Fury, though? Ugh, gross. I hate this skill. It's not good. It traps you in place for so long. let's hope this next shop treats us well. I don't even know really what we're looking for at this stage. I think the main thing I'm looking for is Master Fighter. Okay. Not taking any risks on that, dude. I can't even remember the last time I got blown up in one of those guys. It's been a while. It's kind of hard to have it happen to you. Okay, we're at 10k. That's not bad. Here's the opposite of what we're looking for. No. No. Give me that. No. Okay, well, I'll take that, I guess. Why does this keep showing up? You're stalking me. It's weird. We still only have these as projectiles, so it's still not good. Brawl would be nice, though. I'll get rid of that. Buy Brawl on the pedestal. But now our max HP is down, so our Hand of Glory is weaker, but that was always going to happen. Brawl is going to be very useful here. And it's not like the explosions on the Hidden Dagger are going to be bad. They're just not going to be that great. I'd probably take a gunpowder sword if I saw one. Do we have any crit? Yeah, we do from the hidden. Only 20 though. I'm very curious how quickly we're going to be able to kill Chimera. Okay, we thankfully have 4 Chase. I wasn't even sure if we had it yet. Chase 4 is pretty good, by the way. I think it amplifies your damage after dashing. Yeah, by 30%. That's a lot. And dashing is a free action that you can do constantly. So it's like, you just get like 30% amp for free. On an inscription, it's like really good. Okay, Omen. Just once again, being stalked. It's kind of weird. I did relent to the first stalker though, so maybe I'd like send a bad lesson to the stalkers. Stalking works. Hot or not, just truth. Truth of the world. I took a lot of damage there from Nature's Fury. The problem with Nature's Fury, if you're curious, I don't know if I said it already, I might have, but it traps you in place for a very long time. It's one of those skills that becomes better if you have Mana Tech 3, which I don't believe we have. Nope. Well, I didn't even see that guy there. Ooh! Also this, though, but like that's not very good on this build, genuinely. This is way better. Though, we might not have enough legendaries. We have... No, this will make enough legendaries. Okay. I'm thinking maybe get rid of this, buy Courage on the pedestal. I'm thinking that's... Like, it makes us weaker in the short term. Like, our stats look pretty bad right now, but... they'll get better. And also, our stats aren't really, like, that's not our real stats. Our real stats are more like this. Yeah. We'll be fine. Alright, this should be Chimera. It is. As long as I don't fuck up, we'll be fine. I hope. I have faith. I'm very curious how quickly we'll kill her, more than anything. Oh, that hurt. Gotta be careful for the rest of this fight, thanks to that big wad of damage I took. Okay, I'm glad I did the time slowdown here. I don't like how low I got there. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. Okay, whew! That was close. Those orbs are really dangerous once you start spitting them out all over the place. We did fine there. Our damage is fine. A little behind par, I would say, but nothing to be super concerned about. Once again, though, shitty chest from that, so we have to just move on. Good curse? Psh, come on. I could take Super Baby, but I don't think we need it. I could also take this, but we already have high roll doors. We don't have to concern ourselves too awful much with something like that. We're also almost done with our Hand of Glory, getting the max stats from it. If I could just get Master Fighter, we'll have like really dense damage scaling with really good inscriptions. I dirty smashed again, I don't know why. With how long we're taking to kill Dark Elites, I don't like that, I'll say that. We need some damage increase in damage amp. Bruh. Come on, man. Stop that. We kill all the other enemies extremely quick, but like Dark Elites are an issue, which means bosses will become an issue. So we must fix it. So would love to get my hands on a Medusa. What's a guy got to do to get his hands on a Medusa around here? God, Nature's Fury sucks, man. It's so bad. Alright, we can buy Courage again in here, though I'll look in the shop first. We'll, of course, buy the Bone Shards. Nothing. 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 I said nothing before I saw anything. It was just an assumption, and guess what? I was right. 818, that's looking better, but we still would like some more. For how high the door count is on this run, I'd say my shops have been fairly bad. I think one of the main items like we're looking for is like Olive Tree Cudgel, of course, Hope Slasher, what are there any dash items I'm looking for? I don't think so. This, again, don't think we want it. It only helps... I guess it helps my parry dashes, but those are a little awkward to land. I don't think you can reliably expect to do it too often. God, Nature's Fury is so bad. I'm going to have a rare moment after this. I'm going to read Nature's Fury and see if there's something I'm doing wrong with it, because the damage is just, like, bad. But it could be, like I'm casting it at inopportune times. No, it's just bad. Dude, no, it just sucks. The damage is atrocious. Oh my god, bro. That's wild. Still gonna cast it though, because it is a skill, so casting it is still gonna, you know, deal with enemies, but it could certainly be better. Thanks for the bone shards, baby. You are not so bad. I'm not, you know, it's not, you have to be careful around this guy. He can fuck you up if you take him lightly, but there are way worse adventurers. Also, I think that courage did the trick, at least for now. Our damage feels pretty good. My dumbass just sat there and watched him. You have to be very careful when he slams down here, because it has way more range than it looks like it does. And that shit can fuck you up. It does quite a bit of damage. Okay. Not too shabby. I'm not unhappy with those results. And now we can scale our damage, which is actually pretty important on a run like this, because we don't have super high damage. So hopefully we can get that completed. Been very kind to me in the bone shard department. I can't complain about anything regarding that. We're definitely going to take the time to kill this guy. Nice. Come on, come on. Cast it. Cast it now. What an idiot. He listened. What a freaking bozo. So dumb, unlike me, who is smart. Alright, we'll cleanse after we kill this guy. Though I don't think this guy can put debuffs on you, but better safe than sorry, right, guys? More legendary. Dude, that's like my 3rd or 4th nat legendary. Game? I like what you're throwing out. Though it's Davy Jones again. Just show me every nat legendary in the game. On one run. What do you got to lose, Skul? We haven't really gotten to build energy much at all on our champion because we're not basic attacking. Like, being able to cast skills on this champion run has been very difficult so far. So we're on the final shrine. I think we're 2 in, so we only need 120. I believe that's right. Also, dupe is here. There's a pretty high likelihood of this being pretty good. I think the worst thing we could get is gunpowder arrow. Or explosive arrow, I mean. But I'm not willing to delete it because I want to keep Brawl. So let's just full send. If I get another Hand of Glory, that'd be probably one of the best dupes, actually. That one's fine. Is it something we even want to take? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't really see the point. Yeah. That's probably the worst dupe we could have got, unfortunately. Oh my god, bro. I wasn't being serious earlier game. I mean, you can do it if you want. Who haven't we seen? We haven't seen Haxa. We haven't seen Gambler. We haven't seen Dominator. Okay, we're not gonna see them all, but we've seen a lot. Okay. Oh, dude. If I do some farming, we can get this. And it's so worth it. This is such a good item on dash items. What would go? What would go? Probably this. Oh my god, bro. What the heck? What do we do now? That's like the item I was looking for. Well, we don't have Brawl on the pedestal anymore, so we can buy Chase. We get rid of this. And we buy Chase. And now, yeah. That's exactly what I was looking for. That just made us way stronger. Though we're gonna have to farm quite a bit against Joan, so buckle up and lock in, guys. I have full faith in us. Just make sure we don't take a bunch of damage going into this final area. It's still stalking me. You had your chance and you blew it, buddy. Take a hike. Move on. There's plenty of fish in the sea, man. You'll find someone one day. But stalking is not okay. That's wrong. Hot take. Thank you for the shield, by the way. I have to say it. If the remaining one could show up here at the very end. Oh, wait. We already have enough bone shards. Never mind. If we get no more bone shards, it's exactly perfect. Well, not exact. It's not 0, but like we went in exactly enough skull rooms to max. And like I said, the damage actually matters here. That's not real. That's fake. That's real. Well, okay, it's not fake, but it only counts when we're out as like that's the amp you get from the grass. So that's ints damage when he has a bunch of grass under him. Question is, do I want this over this? It's 40% amp, so probably not. It's not obviously as good as Man, we're gonna have to be there a while. We're gonna be farming here in Joan for quite a bit. There's a... If it takes too long, I'll just edit it out. But, like, we're gonna be here a while. And I need to make sure I don't accidentally kill the pillars. Okay, that's good. The more she casts this, the better. We've already done quite a bit of damage to that pillar. We gotta be careful. I'm down to freaking clown. I hope you know that, John. Like, I got an evil sword Kyrian that I have to awaken, and I'm gonna be here all day if I have to be. Because I want to show the power of dash items. It's a cool archetype. Okay, you know what? I'll probably end up editing this out. Because we're gonna be here a while. I'll edit ahead, like we'll do a skip ahead to when I either kill the pillars accidentally or we like get to a point where I feel like we are gonna be able to awaken our evil sword. So I'll see you guys when I'm done with this grind sesh. Okay. I didn't actually mean to kill it there, but 225 was literally the number I was going for, so that works. Be a little careful here because we are a little low. Okay, that was scary. Okay, she's gonna ult here. Really gonna be respectful here. Alright, beautiful. That went super well. Now we can guarantee awaken this before we get to the hero, and that's big for this archetype. Also, Sylphid Wings are here. I would say a little late because I don't really have room for them. I don't really need them either, so we're not going to take them. We're very happy with our items. We'll break them for symbolism. We held out. We held out as long as we could, man. Alright, game. That's cool, man. Well, that's fine. And shorthand's gonna be pretty good here because we're gonna be like constantly in the face of the enemy. Very rude though on the curses. Could have been an Omega Giga run if the game was a little nicer. Alright, there we go. Perfect max scale. You'll love to see it. Here we're gonna awaken our well, we're not gonna awaken it in here, but we're gonna awaken it before we get to the hero, and that's all I care about. I don't actually know. I always in my mind think 75, which is why I was going for 225. It might be 125. I don't know exactly. That was a great heal, by the way. Let's just take the max HP. That works for me. Alright, here's my kit. It's about to change too. I'm going to go over the items. If you need to pause the video and read what an item does, you may do so. Here I go. And it's good. This is a very good build. It's only going to get better too. Really good inscriptions, really good items. It just couldn't ask for a better dash items, aside from obviously having pikemen, but I guess runs like this also have their merit to show people that you don't need pikemen to awaken a evil or to use a dash items build. That's a lot of people might assume that that's like it's a good archetype, but you need pikemen for it, or else it's bad, which is just not true. And now we're even stronger than we were 2 seconds ago. I also didn't show my stats, so I guess I can here. That's my stats, and they're also going to get better once we get Chase Plus, which we'll read when we get there. All in all, it's working out very well. Thank you for the high roll door seed, RNG gods. I appreciate you. You're the best. Oh. Little bro is off to the races. Pretty good damage, though, as you guys can see. The damage is nothing to scoff at. This is why I like the archetype. I think it's, like, good. I think it's, like, you know, like, obviously you have your Giga archetypes, like, ability spam items and crit items, but, like, I think if we were doing, like, a tier list, S tier for those, and then you have, like, A tier, I'd put dash items in A tier. Maybe B. Because it is, I would say reliant. Like I said earlier, there's a lot of really strong rares, but if you want a Giga a chase item or dash item run, then you're gonna want to have the greats like Mane of the Beast King or Sylphid Wings, which makes it not as consistent as something like crit items or ability summon items, which truly has some incredible rares that just carry the archetype. Ooh, that hurt. Let's not do that again, man. 11k, by the way. Nature's Fury could never. Nature's Fury could never. That went well. It's a good sign for things to come. Let's go. Chase Plus is going to be a nice little benefit for our build here. It's underrated enhanced inscription, but also not super good. It doesn't give you amp or anything like that, but you do get the amp from Chase 4, so. But we'll read Chase Plus together, since this might be the first time a lot of you guys are even seeing it. Physical attack and magic attack increases by 150, and attack speed and movement speed by 100% for 10 seconds upon performing 7 dashes. Which, as I said earlier, dashing is a free action. Also, remember to not make sure that has dual on it. Dashing is a free action, so it's not hard at all to meet the requirements. You can pretty much have constant uptime, especially if you had Sylphid Wings. It's like free, basically. A little harder with a Tackle Dasher, but still really easy. 150% is like pretty damn good too. So like, here's our actual final stat tally. That's a good way to start this. Set myself up here for a tough dodge here. But we did it. God damn, bro. We're not even focused on skill damage, and Int's doing like incredible numbers with his fist attack. God damn, bro. That's my boy, frankly. Whatever, we fucked that up a little bit, it's fine. We want to make sure we don't send him into phase, or past the point where, yeah, we're going to stop there. It's very easy to accidentally deal damage with dash items, so We're just gonna let that chill. And now we set up for a Giga kill. I don't think there's a shot in hell that he gets to go to the Giga ult. Look at that. You get him trapped in a corner. It's so fucking over. You're about to feel the thunder, boy. Boom. Dunzo. And if you can imagine it, on a build where you're constantly moving, the tibia is great. But also the tibia is always great, but like even more incentive to just take the tibia. Hello. We're still going to do the min-max here, so we're going to let him go up in the air. Then he comes down, we'll beat the shit out of him. No pillars, though, please. Thank you. Pretty much constant tibia uptime. Never stood a chance. That, for the record, is why we spent all that extra time grinding our Evil Sword Kyrian. It really sent this build over the top. You know, we were already really good, and then Evil Sword came along, and we were like, you know what? I know you're late. Act 4, Part 2. I'm still going to do it, and I'm going to make it happen, because it's worth. Now, we're not gonna kill this guy yet, so we're gonna go over here, fight this guy. Get him low, because this is how you want to do this. Okay, so now we're getting the rift. There is value in being a tackle dasher here, because they get away from the rift really easy. But we're not gonna worry about that. Ouch. Ease. And now we can bring out Old Ant here. Oh my god, I'm getting destroyed, bro. Alright, fine. No Ant there. Just wanted to make him feel included. Once we got that tibia, it was all champion all the time. It is what it is. He gets around a lot easier, which means more tibia uptime. I tried, though. I tried including our boy. He was just getting juggled. I don't even know by what. I think it was like the flames, maybe, but... Just imagine if we had the pikeman, dude. That was weird. Get owned. And with that, a GG is earned. I don't think that worked, but we'll see. Oh, it did! Nice! It's actually like frame perfect. You can see the champion's shadow here. Alright, good windscreen too. I'll take that one. That's a fat W, dude. GG's. What is there to say about this one? Well, more of a unique archetype. You know, we're so used to playing dash items and crit items. Or, I mean, abilities from items. And now we're playing dash items, which is a good archetype. It's just not on the level of those two. But it is really good. Yeah, man. And also, no pikeman, too. I want people to take note of that. Um, you can make this work without pikemen. You could also make this work without Giga RNG because like we didn't get like super lucky with our curses either, and we still like did pretty well for ourselves. Yeah, like the items were like kind of mean to me throughout most of the run, but it came together in the end pretty nicely. I can't really complain. I wanted a duel and to execute at the same time, and this got me it, and I was very happy about that. We had a lot of really good dash items too, like Mane of the Beast King is the goat. Hidden Dagger is also the goat. This item is also incredible. Lots of stat gains for free on dash items. Also, Rear Blast is really good if you have any kind of item damage too. We just had a lot of dense damage scaling that was working out very well for us. Um, so yeah, I don't know. I really honestly have no complaints, and I hope you guys enjoyed the run. Very cool, very interesting archetype that I don't get to do as often as I get to do some of the other ones. But I have to see a certain item early before I can feel comfortable doing dash items. But we saw it, and it worked out, and it was fun, and that's all that matters, right, guys? Though I care about winning, but having fun is important too. But yeah, that's all I really have to say. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye bye.